Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
Education is still plagued by obstacles, but here and there new technologies and new creative ways of engaging students are beginning to replace traditional teaching styles. We take a look at how the world is rethinking education. As modern industries evolve ever quicker, we need students who are switched on to technology and ready for the 21st century workplace. But can a school offer these kinds of expertise? We find out in Australia.
Sheldon College in Brisbane, Australia caters for students from 15 months to 12. Yet its new Link precinct rivals facilities at top universities. The complex houses a business enterprise centre, a design technology workshop and a prototyping and robotics lab. There's even iPad-operated robotic assistants allowing guest teachers or graduates to collaborate with students in real time from anywhere in the world, helping students get hands-on experience of robotics.
Robotics is the world's largest and fastest growing industry. It's faster growing than bioengineering, things like that. So it is absolutely rocketing, and I see our students requiring those skills for jobs that potentially don't exist, using technology that now doesn't exist, using software that doesn't exist. So we've got to prep them for jobs that at the moment we're not quite sure what they'll be. So they need those skills that will last a lifetime.
Traditional classrooms have been replaced by individual pods, collaborative incubators and specialised focus labs to encourage project-based learning. The centre's innovative use of technology is already paying dividends for some students.
So currently what we have is we have a number of students who have got their own small businesses on the side, outside of the curriculum. And what they're doing is they're using the facilities here, such as the media production rooms, the manufacturing rooms, to create the products themselves. And then they'll touch base with the business faculty to talk about their actual strategic planning.
The aim of the precinct, with its advanced facilities, is to enable students to fast-track their careers by developing cutting-edge, high-tech skills while still at school.
We've been developing a product called Hashtags, which is a social media-inspired keyring. It's a little hashtag and then, for example, food or music or something about you, that we then distribute to the public, selling them, and they put them on their keyrings, bags and things like that.
Some of the media students have been taken on as apprentices by the school, creating cinema and TV ads and filming the college's own events.
The Link precinct has really helped me with my career path. It's just got so many different facilities that can really help me achieve my goals, and they're just really, everything is assisting us in getting where we want to be. I'm a trainee at the school, so I'm employed by the college, and we help do live events, and that may be something that I want to get into.
Despite an increase in public investment, Brazil's education system is struggling. In the latest OECD Global School Report, Brazil ranked 60th out of 75 countries. But there are some pioneering projects that are remodeling teaching. We visit Rio de Janeiro to discover how.
In Rio's Chico Anicio Public High School, the teachers are trying something new. There's no bell to signal the start of classes and no roll call. Instead, pupils are learning how to manage their own time. Some 200 students are enrolled here.
Here we have a lot of ways of approaching subjects which is different to other schools. A person can learn maths or Portuguese, but they have to know other things, such as leadership and time management. You have to know how to organize yourself. And that's the big difference in what this college offers its students, and the big difference it makes to our lives.
And in another break with convention, lessons are held away from the traditional classroom.
What's interesting is we use different environments to give classes, and you teach in a way that the pupil can learn and understand and be able to concentrate in any environment. This routine begins in the academic environment, which can then be applied to other parts of their life.
Compared to other schools, the atmosphere is relaxed. There's no fear of the head teacher.
The best quality a human being can have today is to listen. Because if you don't know how to listen, you don't know what to say. It's like he's our friend. We give him the freedom to talk and we listen to him. School is a place of transformation. I don't believe in schools that have fixed rules. In school, every day is a new day and we have to change all the time.
The pupils are at the heart of the system, developing projects together and building strong working relationships.
Everyone treats each other with respect. We spend a lot of time together. So it's really great because it's a kind of companionship, almost like having a second family, a very strong friendship.
And in physical education, it's not the nation's beloved football, but fencing that's the priority.
It helps with their study by enhancing concentration, speed of reaction, reasoning, helping them pay attention. As a result, their academic performance is better.
The school's success has convinced state authorities to extend the same model to other schools, but in a country where education is poorly managed, it's only one small step forward.
We've seen technology and student-focused education, but what else will change over the coming decades? We spoke to leading education expert Graham Brown-Martin to find out what he envisages for the future.
So you were telling me about what you were doing?
Graham Brown-Martin's favourite activity is passing on his knowledge in new imaginative ways.
What we're up to today.
Disguised for the occasion, this morning he has brought together pupils and parents for an experiment in which children and adults switch roles. A world turned upside down.
We're going to show you.
He calls it his Flip Lab.
I have a mission. Do you know what your mission is? Oh, you do. Someone's been listening. So rather than do the science in the school, we're going to have all these sensors at home, but we can be in school and we can look at them on the interweb.
Their school day has just finished, but these two 9-year-old girls are continuing their work at home as part of the Flip Lab experiment.
Learning doesn't only happen in school. Learning happens out of school. And what we're trying to embed is a sense of interest amongst those young people. I mean, we know as a species, as a society, we need more young people getting involved in science.
Because you don't. Children don't always know what's around them because it's...
Young people in that world need to think about things in new ways, and that's why we have to think about how education now changes, because outputting factory workers and office workers, we don't need more of them. What we need is creative innovators. The concrete aspect of how education changes is through changing assessment, changing what we assess. Because if we only assess the same things, we just get the same answers. We need to look at other things. So, you know, for example, we talk about collaboration in society and how important that is. And yet when you come to an examination, you have rows of kids sitting 3 foot apart from each other with a pencil and some paper. This is like the 21st century never happened. How about having an examination where it's mandatory that you have a connected device, like a phone or a computer or a tablet computer, for example, that it was mandatory to talk to your neighbour, compare answers, that rather than just having a test that allows you to test memory recall, have a test that allows problem solving, working with each other, finding out who the subject specialists are to connect to. Some people think we could actually get rid of the teacher entirely, which is a horrific idea. Because teaching isn't about imparting knowledge. Teaching is about guidance, it's about coaching, it's about encouragement. It's about, you know, it's a cliche, but it's about lighting that flame, igniting curiosity and wonder. And I think it takes a human to do that.
What changes do you predict for the future of education? Is technology the way forward? Let us know your thoughts and experiences on our social media pages. Goodbye.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.